Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. You join us on the Manchester Airport commuter route again, the ATS MAC. And yeah, we're at Alderley Edge and we're going to be heading up into the bowels of Manchester to Piccadilly. So let's hop in and we'll get the train all ready, which I've basically already done. So we're all ready to go as soon as we get time, which is actually about now. So we're going to be calling at Wilmslow, Handforth, Cheadle-Hulme, Stockport, Heaton Chapel, Levenshulme and Manchester Piccadilly. So we are all stops. Right, let's go. Haven't been on this route in a few days, so I've not been about a week actually, I haven't been on this route. So I've got to sort of try and remember how it is. No audio check there. Right, off we go. So we've got a double yellow at the platform starter signal. Would that clear us into Wilmslow? Probably should. I mean, Wilmslow isn't really that far away. I think it's just over a mile. A little bit more. Cool. So yeah, we're going up the main line today, not via the style line. I feel like we actually probably have done more of the style line than the main line. Which the style line is the line which goes off via, well, Style, and then off to Manchester Airport. I feel like we've sort of probably done more of that. That might not clear us into Wilmslow. And so we know when we're coming up to Wilmslow, as you see the turn-back siding. So we might actually have to come to a stop. Maybe there's something starting at Wilmslow. What time is it? Oh, it's 15:14. I wonder what could be in the way. Or is it some sort of approach control? No, because we're taking the main line, aren't we? So that wouldn't be. Oh yeah, just following another train. Hopefully it's not a red light bug. We'll come down nice and slow and then we'll sort of just roll it forward as in to then not have to come to a stop. Well this must clear us into Wilmslow, surely this one. There's the turn back siding there. Come on, change. A little bit more breakage. Get us down as low as we can. If it stops, it stops. I always do this. It might be annoying, but I always do this in my car. Coming up to a red light, it's like just nice and slow. Apparently it saves a bit of fuel as well. Right, we're not going to stop on the magnet, so let's just stop here. DRA on, and now we wait. Cool. Well, let's contact the box. SG the signaller. I think it works on here. Standing at signal. Wait. Well, there we go, there's our answer. So something's ahead of us. This is fun. I really honestly don't mind waiting at red lights because it means, or the red signals, because it means the route's busy. You know, it's interlapping paths, and so it's quite good. It's only annoying when it's a bug. One of it, maybe it's an Avanti service. Let's have a cheeky look. Well, there's nothing in there now. Let's quickly turn the HUD on because then we can hold that down here. I'll wait for signal to change. Trouble is there's nothing ahead of us. This is getting a bit worrying now. Why are we sat here for not a lot of there we go. There is a service coming off the Style line. That's what we're waiting for. Be cool though. That will probably make us late as well. Oh yeah, because on weekdays the services on the Style line continue, don't they? Whereas on Sundays they terminate here at Wilmsley. Right, let's go. That was fun though. That was good. Yeah, on when it's Sunday service, the 323s terminate in the siding to the left of us there, which is the Wilmsley reverse siding. But on weekdays, they continue down to, where do they continue to? Might be Crewe, or was it Beyond? But they continue down. We'll have a look on the map actually. What was that one there? Where was that going? Crewe, yeah. Oh, even the Pendo's waiting as well. Wow, that train caused a bit of a train jam. Yeah, on Sundays they terminate at Wilmsley, but on every other day they continue down to Crewe. Cool. Again, quite cool. I honestly don't mind waiting at red lights because yeah, it means the route's busy. It means there's something. It's better than just greens the whole way through. A bit like the Brighton main line on that route. You do have to come to a stop quite a lot because of red lights. Yeah, this is Wilmsley. Look at that, they're just sort of out the front screen there. It is a really good looking route. Yeah, so we're now 3 minutes behind schedule. That'll be like a £200 fine for Northern. Or at least down this way, the fines are quite big if a train's late. Yeah, it's quite a funny way the way delays work. Because literally, yeah, companies get fined if the trains are late. So say if there was trying to think. If there was a landslip, for example, Network Rail would probably get fined for that. And that could be like millions they get fined because, well, trains are going to be really late because there's been a landslip. But then say if there's it's the train company's fault that the train's late, they then get fined loads of money. Which down this way, it's say like £80 per minute delay. And just think about how late trains get, and then multiple trains. That's a lot of money. I think it's about 100 miles an hour along here, so well, we don't have to worry about that too much. Handforth is the next station along. Which isn't too far. About 60 then, we'll leave it at that. That's fast enough. I can't remember Handforth being too far. Here it is here. I think. Looks like the station coming up without zooming in. Yeah, the route is just great though. And you can tell I'm enjoying this route because I come back to it. It's been over 2 weeks and I'm still really wanting to play it, which means it's good. Well, at least that means it's my thing. It's like some routes, I might enjoy them when they first come out. 2 weeks later, I won't even be playing them. Even longer than that, I won't be playing them. A bit like the Boston MBTA commuter route, the Worcester line. That I was saying was it was 2 S-car stop markers there. That's a funny one. Let's go for this one. Yeah, like when the MBTA Worcester line came out, I was quite enjoying it. We played it quite a lot. after 2 weeks. I literally have not been back to it since. Yeah, that's sort of like, if you can tell that I enjoy a route if I've come back to it after 2 weeks. Which for this I have. Because it's good. There's a lot of variety on it as well. Right, Cheadle Hume next. Using the hill start button as well. Nice. There's just loads of nice little runs on this route, and just the fact you can go 2, almost 3 different ways, via the main line, via Style, and then up to the airport. There's just so much to do on here, variety wise. I mean, to me this is almost like a perfect route. It's a network style network, little short runs, lots of variety, it's electric. Like I'd love to see the South London network. That would be my sort of ideal route I'd play quite a lot of. And anyone else for the South London network? London Bridge, Victoria, and all the lines in between. A double yellow again. I'd imagine that will probably be for the junction, because Cheadle Hume's on a junction. I think, where does the line go to? Is it Stoke? So I'd imagine they're probably going to be waiting at the junction for another train. How fun. But generally that is good. I'd rather this than greens the whole way. Well, when I'm not in a rush. There's a single yellow coming up. This is quite a good service, this one. This is, yeah, 2 Hotel 49, if anyone wants to give it a go on the weekday timetable. Yeah, lots of chasing yellows, or coming to, you know, red lights. The station's coming up there. I'd assume the signal is at the end of the platform, but it might not be, as you shouldn't really just assume. Although it does seem like the signal is at the end of the platform. You would have, TPWS does work on this train, so we can't come up to the red light really fast. We have got to take our time, so otherwise the emergency brakes will kick in. Still at danger at the moment, so yeah, we probably are waiting for something to come up from, well, the line to the right of us, which I think, yeah, is from Stoke. I'm hoping it's not a case of we come to a stop, then the signal changes. Like one of those objective-based signals. Well, I don't think so, though. Well, hopefully not. Cool. Had a tipple, don't topple. A double yellow, okay. Oh, it's green now. So it may have been a train ahead. Cool, dwell times are nice and low. So I'll be Stockport after this. Let's go. And again, this video will only be in HD. Now we have started doing 4K videos. Videos on the PC, I can do 4K. But on the console, I haven't got the capture card yet, and my monitor isn't 4K for the console. So it'll still be in HD for console, but for PC, it'll be 4K, hopefully for most games going forward. So at some point I'll get a 4K capture card, but I'm not really in a rush to do so. Oh, that must be the line off to Stoke. There's an Avanti service. Someone said they alternate between going via Stoke and, is it Crewe? No, Stoke and Wilmslow. The 40 doesn't start for a little while yet. And we didn't have the junction indicator, so we are going to be going straight on. We shouldn't be going across these points here, because we didn't have a junction indicator, it wasn't lit. And you just see the points set to that, but like, crap. Right down to 40. Literally everything about this route looks good. The OHLE, as expected, as its ATS. I mean, Alan Thompson Sim, they're the guys who make the OHLE pack for Train Sim Classic. So yeah, I sort of expected the OHLE to look good, and well, it does. Right, we have got a junction indicator here, position 1. Does that mean coming down to 30? Does the 30 start now? So we are going to be coming across the points, and yeah, it is 30. Sometimes it will bring you across at the last set of points. Looks like it's bringing across here instead. Oh no, we're not getting brought across. I thought we were going to be brought across there. Must be these ones then. But they probably are 30. What if they are 40? Cool. We're only 3 coaches, so we can speed back up to 40 about now. Want to speed up a little. Although saying that, the speed does come down on this particular line we're going in, or platform we're coming into. I think it's quite slow as well. Is it 20? It's a bit slow coming into this one. Yeah, 15. Look at that is pretty slow. Or should the 15 have an arrow pointing to the left if you're going into the little loop, little side in there? But it doesn't, so it must be 15 for all lines. Surely not though. Surely this can't be 15. So as we'll find out at the end by the debrief. Actually, what we'll do, we'll pause it and then it will tell us. Seems a bit slow into here though. I reckon that 15 is meant to be having arrows to the left if you're going into the siding. I feel like that would make more sense. Let's have a look. No, generally it is 14. No, 15. It says we're a little bit late to one of the limits there, down to the 30, but we definitely were going 30 for it. Most definitely. Cool, and it's Heaton Chapel after this. Come on people, you've got to get on quickly. We're ready to go. Yeah, it's quite slow then. Let's go. Cool. So it's up to 15. Well, there's one thing which we didn't do on this run. Literally, we didn't do a running brake test. Well, I was saying that, I suppose this would have come up from cruise, so the driver would have done it already. Really is slow, isn't it, out of here? And on to Stockport Viaduct. Let's get the Manchester on the wall, let's get a little shot of that. Again, all the thumbnails are quite similar, but I did do a test back in, was it springtime, when the North London line come out, when the F59 come out as well. Sort of test to see if certain other thumbnails did differently, and not really. So just stick with the normal ones for now. Right, about 75. Let's get to Heaton Chapel, and then Levenshulme. Not Levenshulme. No, Levenshulme. I can say it now. But when this first came out, it was like, how do you say that? So, we don't have to worry about Heaton Chapel just yet. We've got Heaton Norris Junction first. We probably will get up to 75. Or maybe just about. Before we have to start slowing down. Maybe 70. Yeah, that'll do. It's sort of, I think it's at the second or third bridge along. There's another slow service. It's quite hidden because it's sort of hidden behind the bridge abutments. So the third, no, there it is there, yeah. It's at the second bridge. Just look how good this looks. Even the wall to the right of us looks good because it's got like weathering and stains on it, which usually you wouldn't really have. Lots of sort of little details which have gone into this route, which are brilliant. So a stop marker? There isn't, so let's just go to the end, I suppose. Whether there's meant to be a stop marker there or not. Here we are. Heaton Chapel. Yeah, there probably is meant to be a stop marker there, surely. Well, they're saying that they have done a couple of updates to this route already, and there's not been any stop markers added. So maybe generally, maybe it just doesn't have a stop marker. You could probably stop at the end of the wall here and still be in the platform. Maybe we'll aim for that next time. Again, no stop marker, so yeah, whether it's meant to have one or not. And we're off. Cool. There's a 150. Whizzing it, so it's just a 2 coach as well, I think. Nice. It's quite good because you can actually get those up to speed on this route. Whereas, because the native route for those trains is the Cardiff City network, another route which I really want to get back to. Which on there you can only really get them up to, well, you can get them up to 70, but only for a really short period of time. Whereas on this route it's for quite a way. You can whack the speed up. Cool. around the corner to Levenshulme. This bit here actually quite reminds me of the Cross City line. Just a little between Kings Norton and Longbridge, where you've got the quad track main line. Apart from the middle tracks aren't electrified. It's exciting news for Cross City. We are actually going to be getting a Class 170 gameplay pack with the West Midlands Railway 170 and the Cross Country 170. Something to look forward to. Where are we stopping here? Just to the end again, I think. There's no stop marker. Or is there? Is there meant to be stop markers at these stations? So that the only two stations without stop markers. Just to the end, I guess. Or well, basically anywhere where we stop, this would do probably. Yeah, there is meant to be stop markers. I think there is on the other side. Just not here. Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to stop all the way up here. I don't know, comment below, should there be stop markers there? Right, and let's get going. So the last little stretch now to Piccadilly. We should be into one of the terminating platforms as well, as this service terminates at Manchester. Doesn't continue to Liverpool, like quite a lot of them do. 390. Lovely. Just gonna have a little shot as well of the train. Try and get the 390 in as well. Manchester, it says on the thing. So we got the 45 limit, so we are coming across the point work here. As if we stay on this line, it will then take us, well, basically onto the lines through platform 14 at Piccadilly, which we don't want to be doing. Speed up now. That comes down to 65 quite soon after Longside Depot, and then 40, 25, and then for some platforms I think it's 15 into Piccadilly. Even the signals were a little bit different on this route as well. Like better, like brighter. Yeah, really fun route though. And just sort of a bit of everything as well. So we're on the down fast at the moment. Come down to 40 as well relatively soon. A good old Glossop joining up over there. So we probably aren't going to be cleared into Piccadilly just yet, considering we've got a single yellow coming up. So again, we've got to wait probably for another train. So this is a good service, this one. 2 Hotel 49, do give it a go. A double yellow now, so we're following something in. Still on the down fast. I think that's for east, isn't it? So we're going to be coming across the points. Well, I think E's for east. Someone had the same thinking, so let's go for that. So we should be coming across the point work here to the right, I believe. Yeah. Yep, coming across. So this is the complete opposite of where you'd go for platform 14, which is over there, for the through lines. Platform at number 3. I think it comes down to 15 coming into here as well. Yeah, it's a bit slower. There we go. Yeah, that was fun. I've not played the route for a few days. It was refreshing to come back on. I'm coming across the points again here. Have you got 2 signals for that platform? Oh no, you don't. It's actually just this, just that one. So sort of platform stretches a lot further up. Platform 4. Nice and steady up to the buffers. Again, thanks everybody for coming in for another Train Sim World video. Cool, a little bit further. See, if this was the Desire, it would have come to a stop by now. They sort of just stop randomly on their own. Why is there a guy pointing over there? Oh, he's not pointing, he's got his phone out taking a selfie. I was like, what? What's he doing? Looks like he's pointing over there, look. Right, let's get that to off. And that's on. That's off. Key out. There we go. Well, that is going to be everybody. Ooh, hello. Pendo here. Nice. Right, I've got to get the doors locked as well. There's the guard key on here. There's a guard key thing somewhere here. Door key, that's the one. Door close. That'll give us the debrief. Nice. That wasn't too bad. Again, it says we were speeding there for the 30 coming into Stockport, but we were definitely at 30. You can even go back and we were at 30. So that's bizarre. But yeah, links can be found all the usual places. Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate link for UK departure boards and the 5% off coupon. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye guys.